All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Arado. I'm gonna introduce myself briefly because this is my first video doing character review for Octopath. I do content creation for Romancing Saga. I do banner reviews as well and do some stage clears in that game. So I wanted to test out my knowledge with Octopath. Just to set expectation that I try to play the game as blind as possible. I don't watch or look at future units, even though I know X character would be available later on. I don't look at their kit so that I kind of want to have that blind feeling because in Romancing Saga I play both global and JP. So I get a lot of fun in playing JP because there's no information for me to know and prepare for whatever's coming up. It's always something new in JP. So that's what I want to experience in Global Octopath. So yeah, I wanted to run through Cardona with you and hopefully be able to help you decide whether to pull or not. But definitely, Cardona falls under a normal pull character. So after her banner is done, after a certain period, the game would add Cardona as part of the normal pull in the chance encounter page um, or whenever there is a new banner coming up, um, and then she counts as an off banner. So you can get her on those two if you don't want to use your rubies right now. So going through Cardona, so she does a lot of spear element and ice element as well. So all of them are AoE. So personally, I went for Cardona because I don't have a good spear character other than the usual 4-star we get Devin, Pia, and Barad. So I wanted to have a facelift on that, as well as I don't have a good ice element character other than Aslight. So that's why Cardona kind of filled up those two requirements, and I eventually decided try to pull, see if I can get Cardona, and I did the full step up. I was able to get two duplicates of Cardona along the way. So I was fortunate to be able to get her to awaken to because other than dealing damage, so the best skills that she has is an AoE, 3 hits for spear, this one, triple valiant charge, and then there is a random target, 4 hits for ice element. So those two alone is what sold me to pull for Cardona. And then she also has the share SP. I haven't really used this yet in a battle, but I would think this would be useful, especially if you equip Cardona with the Dragon Scar, for example, so that she would have some kind of SP recovery and then be able to grant SP to any character that's lacking on that. And then the good one that she has is the Holy Raiment. So Holy Raiment, it buffs a certain character with provoke and healing that character as well. So this would be good to pair with, say, someone like Adele. So Adele, if you don't know, for the Bravely Default 2 banner, she has a dodge capability, but she doesn't have innate provoke. So having Cardona in there to buff her with provoke, and with Adele buffing herself with dodging, that she would be able to be successful in helping the party survive deadly attacks, single target attacks at that. And then other than that, it's mostly pierce and ice element damage that she does. And then she also provokes. So she gives two types of provokes. One is just provoke, and the other one being having an extra heal effect. So whichever is needed, just use that. But those I think would be useful, like say any bosses that has a deadly single target. So Adele and Tressa, for example, would be able to dodge them better. So for passive, she has speed boost. So for paired allies, they would get speed up 20%. So I think that's a good thing, especially for slow characters like, say, my favorite one, Odette. where she might be able to act faster, or depending on how you want to build your rotation, this might help with being able to have a better execution of your skills of the characters. And then extend ailment, extend duration of some status ailment inflicted by self by 1 turn. So that means if I understood this correctly, she I don't know if provoke counts as a status ailment. Like I said, playing this blindly, so I might not know certain stuff. But if provoke counts as a status ailment, then she would be able to give provoke to the target character for 3 turns rather than 2 turns. And then fire, and ice resilience. For awakening, it's the usual. She gets character awakened first would have 30% status, battle skills slot +1, and then plus 1000 plus 50% HP. And then for fourth awakening, she would have pole arm and ice damage, so perfect to herself or any other merchant characters. So yeah, personally, if you're like me, that you're lacking on spear and ice element, Cardona would definitely fill that requirement on your band. However, if you wanted to save more for the limited banners, the 4 I shared earlier, then I would say just save and wait for those banners, because the step up might give you a better value at that. Because really, the step up for Cardona is not that good of a value, but it's good enough because you get a 5-star at the end, so not too bad. But yeah, those are my thoughts about Cardona. Hopefully, I'm able to help you decide with on whether you would like to pull for her or not. Um, Definitely revisit your box, just like how I suggest for people on Romancing Saga. Always check your box, always check what you need, especially in Octopath where premium currency is very, very low, that you would need to think carefully whether a character would help your party or not. Alright, that's it for this review, and thank you so much.